Making a bow with Wreath Decor by Dawn. Welcome. I'm using a 2.5 inch peach ribbon. It's got natural with the peaches on it. I'm doing my loops at 5.5 inches. I'm going to do 2 on each side with this one. Tails are about 12 inches long. Okay, there's our first ribbon. We're going to fan this out. Okay, our next ribbon is a coral peach 2.5 inch with dash check, diagonal dash checks. Same length tails. This loop is going to be 5 inches. We're only going to do 1 on each side. So we're doing 2 on each side, then 1, then the next one will be 2. We'll just go back and forth. So that one will go in between these bottom 2. Then we're going to add a pop of black in here. We'll do 4 loops of this. This is a 1.5 inch. This is also a dash check. It just doesn't go diagonal. These will be 4.5 inches. Our next one is going to be this 1.5 inch peach with glittered dots. We're going to do one loop of each on each side, excuse me, 1 loop on each side. This will be slightly smaller than the next, so it'll be 4 inches. We're going to finish off with our solid peach, 1.5. And these will be 3.5 inches. And we will do 4 loops, 2 on each side. we're going to take an 8-inch piece, measure out 8 inches, cut it off, fold it in half, gather it up at the end, leave about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, pop that in there, and that is your center loop. Take your zip tie, up underneath all the loops, give it a tighten it just a little, enough to hold it to get it off of your bow maker. Insert your zip tie into that divot in between where those pegs were. Push it over and pull the locking part behind. Give it a snug tighten, not too much, but enough to where you can move your ribbons around and they won't come undone. And then you can begin to insert your tie. So I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, going to push this down, put the pipe cleaner up underneath. This will be what you use to tie it onto your lantern, your wreath, your mailbox, wherever you want to put your bow. Now that that's on there, just tighten it a little more. Make sure that stays in the center. You want to make sure all of your ribbons are in their proper position, so when you finally tighten it down all the way, they don't come undone. Let's get all of our tails to the front here where they belong, and then let's fluff these ribbons out. Get in there and work those loops. You can tug on them, but make sure they're going where you want them to go, but don't tug so hard that they come undone. All right. And this bow is ready to go on your lantern, your wreath, your mailbox, your banister. Perfect for summertime. You can use it for fall. There we go. Then you just tighten it down all the way, as tight as you can. Clip off your zip tie in the back. And you're left with your ties. And then you dovetail your tails. They don't have to be exact. Just give them a little snip. Make sure when you dovetail that you're going in the right direction. You want that little V in there. There we go. There's our peach bow. We're going to use our 2.5-inch natural with the apples and leaves and apple blossoms on it. I'm going to do an 8-inch tail on this one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 5.5-inch loops. And we're going to do 4 loops, 2 on each side. I'm just scrunching it down into the center. Pull my loops out, twist it, and then do the same thing on the next one. I like to scrunch it down when it's in between the posts because it helps hold it in place for me. Okay, there we go. Get these sitting right. So these will be shorter. I want to use this natural farmhouse. This is also a 2.5-inch. Got all the different farm themes on it, farm animals, sayings. So we're going to do 1 loop of this on each side. I'm going to scrunch this up. Give it a twist. This one will be 5 inches. I'm going to add in, don't think we'll use the black on this one. I'm going to add in this country feel plaid, red and cream plaid color. We're going to do 4 loops, 2 on each side with this one. And these are going to be 4.5. We're going to finish it off with this 1.5-inch natural color. And these will be 4 inches. We're going to do 1 on each side. And then we'll do the same thing for the center loop. Do about an 8-inch piece, fold it in half, scrunch it up, put it in the center. Grab your zip tie, grab another pipe cleaner here. Alright, we're going to pull this off. Grab a hold of this one side. Make sure that you put that zip tie in that divot. Bring your locking part around the back. Tighten that up just enough to hold it all in place. Put your pipe cleaner through the back. Hold on to these. Give it a tighten. And then let's work those loops. Get those where you want them. And this one would be perfect on a mailbox as well. Your banister, wreath, anywhere you like to put a bow makes great lantern bow. You can decorate your bows up, fill them with little apple picks. Some greenery. Got a nice little farmhouse theme to it. Little apples. Okay, let's see. That one's a little long, so we need to shorten that one. Okay, so you can adjust it because you haven't tightened it all the way. Alright, now that they're all where you want them and they're all in the proper position, nothing's twisted, give it a tighten. As tight as you can get it. And then snip off the back of that zip tie. And it's all done. Dovetail those ends. You're taking that, folding those ends sides together, and you're cutting from the center to the wire. Cut from the fold to the wire. And there you have it. Two beautiful bows ready for lanterns. You've got your apple and your peach. Thanks for watching.